So is Rafaam Warlock a real meta deck after the 3 buffs that it got in today's patch? I don't know yet. I need to know the data before I can say that for sure. I will tell you I fired off a quick 4-in-1 run with this list, as you're going to see in this video, and felt pretty great to me. So it shows some promise, but some big changes came to Time Thief Rafaam. Number 1 is Tiny Rafaam. This now draws a card on both Battle Cry and Death Rattle, which just like an extra Rafaam there. 2 cards drawn for 1. That's now an insane card. Like just really, really good. Green Rafaam now also buffs both hand and battlefield. So like, you know, play a Tiny Rafaam on 1, buff it on 2. You got a 3/3 on board. Like, hey, okay. Also, I like that, you know, like play the Mind Flayer Rafaams first. It's fine. You can still turn them into 9/9s later, right? If you drop the green Rafaam later. And then finally, they changed to War Chief Rafaam. This now gives 5 armor, even if you're just holding a Rafaam. You no longer have to have one on board, which is a really big difference. Like sometimes it was really hard to play this out on 5 because it'd be like, oh, I don't have a Rafaam. I'm only getting 5. You do it anyway because you have to, but it kind of sucked. Now you're like practically guaranteed to have another Rafaam in hand, which means this is basically always a gain 10 armor, which is great when it comes to stabilization. So, I mean, really taking arguably some of the weaker Rafaams and making them great, because now it's like, man, most of the Rafaams feel pretty good to play. I would argue perhaps the 4 is still bad, but you know, you like finding stuff. The 1 feels really, really good because you often find other powerful Rafaams. So all in all, it's a good package of cards, and this list was the highest performing Rafaam deck prior to the buffs. And I have to say, it worked really, really well for me today. As I said, I went on I guess an 80% run, obviously an incredibly small sample size, but you get the idea. It's certainly capable of winning. So I don't know yet if Rafaam is there, but it feels a lot better. It feels more stable, more consistent, and it definitely improved. Probably not a meta deck. I don't think us or Blizzard wants it to be a meta deck because it could be super frustrating if it were. But if you like Rafaam, if this is fun for you, it definitely feels a lot better, a lot more playable. It's not, you know, a disaster like it used to be, perhaps. So I think all in all, a pretty cool change, and leads to some very fun games, as you're about to see. All right, let's keep it Rafaam. Let's keep it Elise. Yeah, Shaman is probably, you know, some kind of mid-rangey Shaman. Tiny Rafaam is just so nuts now, man. Like this is the best card in the deck, right? It has to be the best card in the deck. It's a crazy card. I mean, it's literally just 1 mana, draw 2. That's a crazy card. On a body, on a stick. I mean, you know, yes, contextually, you know, you have to run a lot of other stuff for it, sure. But like, in a vacuum, that is a crazy card. Shaman is also a crazy deck, unfortunately. War Chief Rafaam, sure. I think you still always go Elise over Rafaams here. War Chief Rafaam, pretty nice against Shaman, particularly when you kind of expect to be behind on board. The fact that it still gives you the armor just for having 1 in hand is cool. I think like literally the hit rate on that goes from like what, 30% to like 90, maybe a 97%. You pretty much always have a Rafaam in hand. Do we tap to 9? Yeah, I probably do. I don't have a lot to do right now, though, is the problem. Like even next turn I might just have to like coin an Elise. I need to find Murloc Rafaam, actually. That would be the dream. Even a green Rafaam would be acceptable. Eternal Layover is not acceptable. Do you go for a 1-cost Elise here ever? I don't think so. You still have stuff you can do on 4, I guess. You probably still take the 5. Yeah, Raptors are probably okay. And Discover a Spell. Yeah, that's okay too. It's pretty good. I'm stunned Elise effects haven't really gotten nerfed yet. She's like everywhere, dude. She's crazy. She's so everywhere. Feels like a card that could definitely have been just nudged a little. I don't think she's like, you know, it's weird because she's like crazy powerful. No one will debate that. She's an insane amount of decks, crazy strong, but she doesn't feel like broken about it. You know what I mean? That's the thing, is she still feels kind of weirdly fair. I think that's probably why she's been able to dodge the nerfs so much. Now this burns a card if I play it, so do I just go like, you know, Summoner Dark Marrow because it's just like I got nothing else to do, like just have fun? Just have fun, opponent, kill it or don't. It's really interesting they used that Static Shock, by the way, I guess to stop me from value trading, but like, do you really care that much if I value trade? I feel like Static Shock is so valuable. You know, you don't get to use it with your weapon. You don't get to use it to activate any of your own effects or whatever. You don't get to use it to use a, you know, nature spell proc, although they maybe knew they already had that enhanced. They were fine with it, I guess. But at the same time, you know, you could have done that this turn too and had more options maybe. Just ping the Elise later, you know. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is definitely Terror Run. I need to get a spell that's playable though, or I burn a card. I mean, surely you'll get one that's playable, right? Siphon Soul, actually? Yeah, the ramp feels a little late and not good. I think Siphon Soul's actually kind of insane. Let's do it. And then I think we just clean up dudes. Okay, this could be a lot worse, guys. We're 26. We have the board. We have 10 armor here incoming. We've got a Bob. Dude, I gotta always look up Bob's options. I never can remember Bob's options. I wish Hearthstone Deck Tracker actually showed them. I think that would be pretty handy. Oh, that's not going face. That's good news. Bartender Bob Hearthstone. I feel like there's always one option I forget, man. Put a copy in hand. I know that one. They get 3 coins. Discover a 3 cost. Oh, I always forget that one, but it kind of sucks if Bob's not discounted. The refresh, freeze, and then draw a mini, get 2 copies. Yeah, okay. None of those are particularly good for us, so that's fine. Don't need that right now. You probably just go War Chief RAFAAM. I hate that I don't trade that effectively into the board here, but could send these face and then trade in, but why? Could go Dirty Rat RAFAAM, but why? I don't think either of those are that exciting. I think you just, yeah, I think you unfortunately just kill one of these. Leaving one up doesn't seem too bad. I think that's okay. You know, we're 36. I can leave one up, surely, right? So Giant RAFAAM still expensive. Mindfully RAFAAM on 7 probably, again, feels safe because you've got the Elise to help here. Oh, that makes it feel a lot worse to trade in there now. Jeez, dude. Those stats are a lot worse. Oh, dang, dude. Dang, dude. I mean, I guess these are still kind of okay, but that having, again, I guess I kill that one, right? Yeah, I guess I kill that one. I need, is there any hard removal for 4 here? No. I need to be able to play these cards so I don't burn a card because I got 9 things in hands. I think unfortunately I have to take the Mortal Coil and just kind of throw it away. Yeah, I don't even want to draw off of it, right? That's the crazy thing, is I'm just gonna soften this up for the next round of removal or whatever, right? Just, I don't know. It's fine. I don't actually know what that round of removal looks like at the moment. You know, 2 health is still actually kind of a problem. Oh god almighty, everything's so big. I do have table flips that kind of get us close, but not really get us there. Eternal Layover, they all go to 1, but I don't have Ultralisk Cavern to sequence with that. So I think for now you just take the Bob Freeze. You probably Dirty Rat in that case, right? Because you're hoping to find the answer next turn. I think you just take the Dirty Rat. You Bob Freeze. Oh, that's actually a decent hit, I guess. Yeah. We'll take the Bob Freeze. We're basically saying, I don't know how to solve this problem, so give me a turn and we'll figure it out. I'm going to get a 64 cost discount on Ceaseless by then, right? That's the goal. Oh, good God. It got even worse. Oh, Lord. I mean, I do have 9 cost Archmage RAFAAM. We also have, like we said, Eternal Layover if we get an AoE. So we could maybe hit the AoE off of the location. I mean, I guess even with... Shame I can't kill one first, right? Because then I can't use my attacking guys. Or even if I could go face, it'd have more value. I guess you could do this still with a location, though, and wipe out all the things that really matter, right? Like all the... You know, they are 8/1s by default, right? This one's a 7/1 by default. I mean, yeah, this should be okay, right? Like, surely we'll figure this out. Like, we'll get some kind of spell that helps here, right? Something that works out for us. Any kind of like Mortal Coil, AoE. I guess Fellfire Bonfire works out. Do I need the healing more? Or does my Death Rattle costing 1 less actually matter? I don't really think I have any Death Rattle minions, so maybe you just take Siphon Soul for a little healing, right? Okay, Eternal Layover plus Elise, saving our behind, and here we'll go Rafaam again, get this guy discounted for later. Yeah, let's take this one so we have an answer now to a big scary board. That was a good little 2-turn sequence, right? We kind of navigated some problems there. Could have been a lot worse. We're now also getting, you know, Ceaseless isn't here yet, but he's getting in range now, right? Like, we can see him on the horizon. Like, you know, maybe by the time we get through Archmage Rafaam, Ceaseless arrives, kind of thing. It's close. Furious Fouls again. God, I need him. I mean, I guess this is the Rafaam turn, though, right? Like, that 10-12 is big enough that it's a problem. The crazy thing is, it's like, it's not that much of a problem yet. I wish I could get away with another sort of... table flip plus 8/8 guy. Is that enough? It's 11. That's annoying. Maybe you tap first then. That's 5 mana. You can play like green Rafaam. Get the buff. Find a slippery slope or something. I don't know. I guess even an Ultralisk Cavern might be doable. Murloc Rafaam doesn't do it, sadly. I'm wondering if there's ever a world I just have to leave that guy up and say, we'll figure it out later again. Because, like, you know, maybe just take 10. We're healing up a little bit. This is, you know, we do have Ysera, so, like, this is, you know, still valuable technically to weave in, as long as I think I have enough mana next turn, which I think I always do, because worst case, we just play Archmage Rafaam. Conflagrate would have been nice earlier. So we literally are now in a 2-turn window from Archmage into Ceaseless. So that's good news. We're still at 40, which feels safe to, like, you know, any kind of bursty stuff. It's still some scary boards to navigate, of course, because they've got double Wish Upon a Star. Well, really every board's going to be terrifying, but we have 2 big removals. We still have Calamitous Rafaam, which is probably too small to be a relevant removal, but maybe in combination with a Conflagrate or something. Also, we only need green Rafaam and Calamitous, and we're done with our Rafaams. So we're like getting close to Rafaams being settled as well. Frosty Decor. That does make Archmage Rafaam pretty solid here, I would say, because you deny any... Well, we don't really care about armor gain, I guess. Well, that's not remotely relevant, is it? Yeah, I think we'd probably still go Archmage here. Like we said, I think Ceaseless will be unlocked next turn. Or, I mean, honestly, he's not there yet still, but close. Can I even play? Can I play? No. I guess that was already updated. Okay. Do I Conflagrate my own guy to draw a card? No, not yet. No, 1/1s are okay. Slippery Slope, okay, that's at least was a tiny freeze. We are probably really actually going to be on Ceaseless now. By the time the draws and stuff and minions die off here and everything, it'll definitely be there. It may not be free quite yet, but close, I bet. They are trading in, that's good, but just probably looking for board space, yeah. Discover spell that costs 7 less, dude. They could go for another Wish Upon a Star, dude. Oh my god. I like though that this turn they are, you know, they're just working on my board, basically. That's good news. Did I use that table flip? I don't remember using it. Did I? It's not in my hand, though, so it went somewhere. Where'd it go, guys? Where'd that table flip go? I need Ultralisk Cavern here. Oh my god, green Rafaam. Dude, we are getting close, right? We are getting crazy close. Did we just go Ysera? Kind of wasted in a weird way. But I just don't have much else to do this turn. I really just need Calamitous Rafaam, so I honestly should maybe just start drawing cards as much as possible. Like, Calamitous Rafaam would actually be really sick even right now, too. like on this board. Oh my god. I guess this does find you a Rafaam sometimes again, right? So let's do this. Could still play Calamitous Rafaam 2, which would be fine. Calamitous freaking Rafaam. Let's go. We can play the 8/8. And then am I done? Am I done next turn, dude? Green Rafaam into Time Thief Rafaam? Am I crazy? I don't see any other Rafaams in my freaking deck, dude. Are we done? Are we done, dude? Bro, I think we're done, guys. I think we're done. If not, this would still be a 6 ceaseless, but I don't see any Rafaams. I don't see any Rafaams, and I do see a yellow Rafaam, baby. Let's go. Wow, that actually felt pretty good against a fantastic deck, too, man. We just, like, had everything we needed, and we didn't even really hit exactly what we needed. Just, you know, had a couple stall turns. You know, I love those wide board freezes. Dude, all we play is mage. I don't know. Like, every deck is mage, man. Mage is not really historically one of my more popular classes. There's been some mage decks I've liked here and there, but I don't feel like I'm going back to mage all the time. Oh, another quest mage. This is my second straight quest mage matchup, man. That's cool, I guess. If I'm going to play a mage, I guess quest mage is the one I want to play. So I can tempo Glacial Shard for Eat the Imp if I want, but I think I'm going to wait because I think I just want to go Fractured on 2. And then, yeah, I think I'll just go Fractured on 2. I think that's better. Just a ping, sure, no problem. Fractured Power is a cool card, by the way. I like the idea of like ramp with downside. You know, Warlock is evil. You're sacrificing for your power. It's cool. Tiny Rafaam? Do you coin and Eat the Imp? No, surely not. I think you can play it though. Nobody cares about being perfectly on curve here. So Quest Mage, we played a Quest Mage with no spells. Had some crazy Yogg in the box plays. This is pretty good tempo play too. Vault Breaker, wow. That's something we do want to deal with against Quest Mage, I guess, because they're going to be discovering a lot of cards. Are you serious with this pair right now, man? Are you serious? What an insane hit. I need to find, like, Table Flip right now, maybe? I really just want to play an Ancient of Yore. I could actually get a Calamitous Rafaam as well, honestly. I mean, maybe I just play War Chief Rafaam and let this turn go off. I don't know. Now that I've like committed, it's just like I want to get him in, you know. I don't know. We could have attacked for a Calamitous Rafaam, but then I lose my War Chief if I take it. If I don't take the War Chief, I've kind of wasted my Cursed Catacomb. So it's like, either way, it felt sort of bad once you're in that loop to not just do it. Yeah, I mean, this is a potentially very scary turn, right? I don't know. The board gets wiped. Oh, he's here! Perfect timing. Let's go. He actually was what we drew off the Tiny Rafaam. So funny. But it's good to reset here at least. So that's good. They've still netted a lot of upside out of this though, right? Like they've still netted quite a bit of mana discount here. I think it's not unrecoverable though, is my argument. I think we will recover fine off the Calamitous. Mind Flayer is a good turn 7. We haven't really gotten the Ancient down as soon as we'd like, but oh my god, dude, just like stop discounting cards. Good lord, Pocket Dimension with this is insane. I take it back. It was not worth it. Wow, that's gonna hurt my Calamitous Rafaam quite a bit, to be honest, but still worth it. I gotta get rid of those. I cannot believe how insanely good that Pocket Dimension was with Vault Breaker. Only that cheap because of that particular exact combo, man. Like, what an insane pair of cards to hit. Baller plays from the opponent. Legit might be the difference between winning and losing this game, of course. Like, how good are those discounted cards up there? That's your question. So Counterspell, not really a big problem for me in this deck, I feel like. We have a few things we can throw away, namely, of course, coin right now. But their quest is already done, so how soon do they go for that? They don't load up quest here, they go Pocket Dimension first, huh? Their hand gonna get crazy full here? Are you also not dealing with my 6/2? Maybe? No secret played yet. Okay, they grabbed the repeat already, alright. Oh, they got Sword Shuffle, sure. 6/2's dead. Hand size recovered. That was sort of fine, I guess, for them either way. This is a good load on 7. This could recover a crazy board developed out of, you know, quest into shenanigans, right? Like, they can get some pretty big boards. If we don't go for that route, we might just go, like, Ancient into, I don't even know, Glacial Eat the Imp, something like that. Who knows? Hopefully they feel a little bit required to deal with this board and kind of spend their turn doing that. To give me a little more time, a little breathing room. Origin Stone does come down. 1 cost follow-up. Spark of Life, sure. Digging for some way to answer these, I guess. I want to find what? I just want to get more Rafaams down, of course. So Murloc Rafaam, maybe. It's a good hit. Star Surge. Good hit. Yeah, those are both great. Good cleanup, man. Really nice. I got 8 in hand. If I play these 2, we go down to 6, but then back to 9, which means this pushes me to 10, which means my natural draw pushes me too far. I'd have to dump a coin. So I think the question is, am I just passing here? If I dump a coin, I could also dump a Conflagrate, I think, and I would still be fine. Bro, is this an overcommitment? Am I going to burn a Rafaam? Have I mathed this out correctly? I mean, I can dump the coin either way to make sure, right? I'll double check when we get to the end of this. So we're at 9. That's too many. Oh, I can't Conflagrate, but I just dumped the coin. I can just dump a coin, a Glacial in particular. Yeah, that's fine. These Glacials do lose a little upside because we don't have the slippery slope on them now, but I'm just advancing my draw engine here to find Rafaams ASAP. We do lose coin, but now that we're on Archmage anyway, I don't think it matters. Of course, you technically can piece together some extra turns, but the key thing I'm worried about is available. We have Eternal Table Flip now, too. We did lose our ability to proc Counterspell, except for Conflagrate, I guess. Nidus Worm does draw me some Ultralisks, which is pretty cool, too. Whoa. That's kind of an interesting target for the Archmage Rafaam, but not really, right? Like, at the end it is. Could leave it out for a while. That said, is this board annoying enough that you just Archmage Rafaam anyway? It's really not that annoying, is it? Is the thing. It's like, Table Flip pretty much deals with it. Nidus draws you, well, this might get, let's start here, I guess. Get rid of that Counterspell, right? Yeah. Nidus draws you Ultralisk, but you can't fit all that in right now. So you probably just go Table Flip here. Well, actually, can you? How cheap is Table Flip getting to 2, maybe? Oh, you can fit it all in. Let's go. Okay, perfect. Perfect math here. Really nice. So this, to me, feels like maybe Oasis Ally or Ice Barrier. We don't know, I guess, on runes either, I suppose. Hand size is perfect. Yeah, we're doing okay. I mean, we're still far away on Rafaam, I feel like, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 in deck, 2 in hand. So yeah, pretty far off. Consume gives me some recovery. Bob gives me some stall. Eternal gives me a clear with Ultralisk for 7 always. Yeah, that's okay. Big, crazy, scary boards. We've got Archmage, so that's okay. Explosive runes shouldn't really be a problem. Would be kind of nice to get this guy down for the Ultralisk double 8/8 maybe, but we're a turn off from that unless we find a consume, I guess. Table Flip. Oh, Devil Sword Mask. Actually pretty legit, dude. That's an insane 8/8. That does make the Archmage Rafaam look a little better already. I don't think I do it for only this though, right? That's the thing. Like, also Eternal Layover's kind of bad too though. This would be a nice time to have my Slippery Slope. Yes, exactly that. Okay. We love you. I was gonna say Glacial Shard or Slippery Slope, and there it was, sure enough. What do you know? Do I cycle a Conflagrate here on my own Ancient of Yore? It's kind of good to leave around for Eternal Layover is the thing, but I don't know if I want to waste the Eternal Layover right now. I kind of want to wait, and I don't really want to use Bob right now. I want to find a Rafaam to play this turn is my real thing. If I tap, I can play any of the Rafaams I find, but I go net 1 on cards. But that'd be okay actually because I'm not drawing. Yeah, I think I can tap and play any Rafaam. I guess 4-cost Rafaam though, you draw another Rafaam. I don't know. I'm gonna burn a card to get a card here. Slippery Slope again. You draw 2. Go up to 10. You can throw away maybe a Dark Marrow if I need to. Or a Consume. Just gonna throw in a Dark Marrow and chill here, I think. And now that that's gone, I'm just gonna Consume to save myself in case of weird emergency. If I had a Dark Marrow turn that you thought maybe he could live, you know, there's a possibility. I think there was another angle of like Elise into 1 cost there, but didn't really want to do that either. So this definitely feels like the Archmage turn, or I guess actually it's still a good Eternal Layover turn too. Not bad. Oh, this got set to 1/2. What happened there? What? Wait. Oh, they scrambled their stats. That's crazy work there, isn't it? That's crazy work. Yeah, this is probably Eternal Layover turn. I do wish this guy was out, but I mean, eventually we're gonna have to, you know, deal with that problem, I suppose, but it doesn't have to happen now. Oh, maybe you would Dirty Rat first, right? I don't know if they have any minions in hand though, right? Did we see them generate minions at all? I don't know. I'm just gonna not do it then. I'm too lazy to figure it out. Yeah, let's just do this. Boom. There is an extra layer of this, but again, we think it's fine because of what's her idiot here? Archmage Rafaam idiot. We think it's fine. We play Elise, we grab. God, you could go for 10 cost here. I have so much mana that I'm tempted by it. Shoot, let's do it. I never do it ever. 6 Raptors seems unnecessary. Oh, I don't really like these options. Oh, these are not good options. They kind of suck. I didn't really need any of those. Yeah, no, I'm never playing this, right? There's no way I'm playing this. There's no way. I don't need 10 copies. I wanted to discover a spell and gain armor. That's all we wanted. Those options suck. That's in hand the whole game. Okay, good to know, I guess. So yeah, I mean, we're just chilling on the Rafaam train here, man. This has not been our fastest Rafaam game. I feel like I've been trying to draw cards, but I don't really want to use Bob to draw. We probably got to use Bob to freeze. We're almost through their weapon. I say almost, I guess it's like halfway, but you know, we don't feel super exposed by it anyway right now, although that's an insane spell. Okay. Hitting minions is great. Base damage might be one way we inadvertently lose, kind of by accident. Table flip again, not a big problem. I need this guy to pop out, and then I'll feel a lot better about using this, I think. It's gonna be really funny if they go for these, and then I just like, nope, just kidding. Oh my god, again. Okay, I guess this is just never gonna pop out, huh? It's really frustrating me. Let's just play this then, I guess. I mean, honestly, we could just go for Ziliax here too, though, because I mean, I guess this is actually a pretty nice, like, copying Ziliax is pretty legit if I think about it. Ziliax plus egg. I actually only deal 7 to this right now, which is not good. Maybe we just take a Bob turn. Bob's also annoying, right? Bob's not good either. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this because I'm lazy. I mean, I guess you just throw in the Dirty Rat, right? I don't think there's anything for it to hit, but I think you just throw it in for free. Just to double check. It's just a double check. I don't think there was any. I mean, I'm only double checking out of laziness, right? We could literally look and see if there were any cards in hand, but I literally forgot he's popping up on his own, by the way. Oh my god. This is like terrible timing. I could have maybe waited one more turn, but it's like you're gonna freeze with Bob at some point anyway, so like when do you do it? I don't know. I like that Bob and Ziliax can be played together as one cool thing, but it's not there yet. We also now have Ceaseless. Oh my god. Bro, they just keep getting charge out of all these guys. I'm gonna die to the random charge minions. Dude, it's just Devilsaur Mask trains. Mages are running trains on me. Are these Devilsaurs specifically? Oh, that's a weak 8 drop. That's a fairly weak 8 drop because we can just freeze it for now. Or I guess maybe we gotta Ceaseless this, right? But I do kind of want to heal too is the problem. Sort of want to heal too because I'm at 10. Like I feel like I'm exposed to just like random damage here. I guess you can go Ceaseless Ziliax and just kill the Reborn guys to heal, huh? That's probably pretty good. Yeah, I think that'll work. They're burning stuff. They damage themselves. Xavius can go after Ziliax. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just heal with Ziliax. I'm just getting a little worried about my life total. I don't love killing my 9/9 here or whatever, but it's all good. Xavius helps me find Rafaam pieces. If a Ziliax were to live, we would definitely go for Fire Plume to heal again, right? That'd be sick. But still at 22, I feel a lot better. Here's Rafaam pieces. I don't have any way to like tutor these out specifically or anything, right? We're finding one is better than the other. I mean, I'm wondering if just Ancient of Yore with Reborn's not better in general. Like the life gain's cool. Like it's gonna get me to the Rafaams anyway. So like if that was my last Rafaam, like obviously I would just take the Rafaam, but I'm not even close to my Rafaams yet, so I think maybe we just take this. We're on the last stage of the quest. 22 health. Bunch of random garbage up there. We don't know. We just don't know what it is. But I think feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. This has not felt like the most, you know, insane Rafaam game. Like we're down to 9 cards. We're missing 3 Rafaams, 4 Rafaams still. So we have 5 Rafaams left to play, but we're just kind of playing Control Warlock, right? You know, it probably helps a little bit that some of the Rafaams along the way are slightly better, you know, like did we get 5 extra health this game because of the buff 5/5? I don't even know. I think we actually played it with a card on board maybe this game, but all right. So what does the opponent do? Blizzard's a good start, but I don't even well, actually the copied versions are frozen, I believe, so that would make the location Ziliax play a bit worse. Mage Secret. This with Reborn would be kind of funny if you had explosive runes, wouldn't it? Who would be fine? Well, actually, I guess you... Does the Reborn... I don't even know how it works. Does the Reborn version come back dormant? That's how it works with these, right? Honestly. Let's look for a Rafaam, obviously. You absolute goon. I don't even know if it's wrong, but it's just funny. It's just funny that I didn't even think about it. Okay, good thing we buffed our Tintin Rafaam here. That's the important one to get buffed here. I guess it matters if they dirty rat me. So now we need Explorer Rafaam, Murloc Rafaam. Can we play? We can play all these at once, actually. Yes. Because Murloc Rafaam into Explorer, that's 4 mana. This will be 0, and then 10 is 14. So if I magically had them all, you know, we could do it. So if you drew like, yeah, if you drew Explorer Rafaam first, I guess you could still do it because you'd line up the Time Thief to be last. Yeah, you could still do it. So if we find Explorer Rafaam, it's lethal. He's a lethal top deck. That would be all we'd need. Rewind. I mean, honestly, like, it feels like, you know, I don't know exactly what they have, so they could definitely still turn the corner a little bit, but, you know, it also feels like we could maybe just bleed this game out long term, just staying alive, removal and stuff too, but I don't know, that's risky, because they could probably generate a little more stuff than I can right now. Ping? 14 mana Ping. By the way, how much more fun is it playing this than playing freaking Protoss Mage? 1,000 times more fun. I just have so much more fun playing this. Opponent kind of just didn't do a lot with their turn here. It ended up kind of floating. I don't know if they ran out of time or just... Sometimes running out of time like that's because you don't have anything good to do anyway, right? I somehow don't have a card to draw. If I tap, I don't know if we have Explorer if I'm lethal anymore. Ysera, I guess is fine. That just dies to this, so that's also fine. Explosive Runes test. It is Explosive Runes. Okay. I cannot kill that, but I also don't care. I mean, I technically can, but not reasonably so, let's say. Let's save that for a counter spell test, I guess. Consume, all right. That's actually a decent heal. I mean, literally, my last 3 cards, I can guarantee a Rafaam next turn, but maybe, again, depending on order, I'm not sure it's actually lethal yet. Renewing Flames, okay. Oh, Wheel of Death! Bro! Thank God we're near the end anyway. Death roll's insane, dude. This is why I worry about the lethals like I was talking about, right? Is like they actually have a lot of ways to like kill you by surprise. Death roll was crazy damage. If I draw the wrong order here, do I have enough mana to do this? I mean, I could maybe take a Bob Freeze turn anyway, but like, again, it's kind of scary. Shaladrasil is even more potential damage output. That's 5 we know of. I mean, again, I can heal, so maybe it's not a big deal. These have Divine Shield by default, so like, Eternal Layover doesn't really work. I need Explorer Rafaam into this is lethal. Okay, thank God, dude. Bro, we came down to the freaking wire here, man. Down to the freaking wire, and I've only got 1 mana to spare as well. Good Lord, dude. That was scary. That was scary, dude. The Wheel of Death, like down to their literal end of their deck. I guess Wheel accelerated that a little bit, but still scary stuff, man. Scary stuff. All right, yeah, let's keep Elise. Ancient of Yore, I don't know about that. That might be worth keeping, honestly. I don't know, though. Hard for me to say. All right. 1 Rafaam in hand, 1 Elise in hand. Good ramp, though. I don't think you coin the ramp, right? Coin seems like it could be too valuable. I think we want to wait on that. Okay. Quest Mage, by the way. Fun. All right. Mage is like really popular. I feel like, how many times have I played Mage today, dude? Not that many, I guess, actually. I've actually only seen 3 classes, though, I think. Yeah. Shaman, Mage, and Warlock. It just feels repetitive. Even if it's maybe not that bad. Freeze and draw 1? Is that worth it? Draw 2 if you use your coin. You could also just tap, I guess, right? Let's just tap for now. Green Rafaam we like. Probably not on 3, though. I think you still go Murloc Rafaam first. Sorry, I'm a little distracted, by the way. I know I'm dealing with something over here. I'm not trying to be annoying, but working on it. All right. Yeah, let's go Green Rafaam into 3-drop Rafaam. That's good on curve here. We kind of missed our Elise timing, I'm realizing, but that's okay. You kind of skip past it a little bit with your Fractured Power, so let's just get the Rafaams down. Elise is still fine next turn. Elise plus Slippery Slope, Elise plus tap. Yeah. It's crazy how Eternal Layover in this deck often is just an equality, but it's still pretty good. Like, you know, you can do stuff with it with, you know, Ancient Yore and everything. Like, it has additional upsides, but I feel like half the time I play this, I'm just playing in equality, which that's not bad. War Chief Rafaam. Need to play it. Yeah, good on Curve of the Lease anyway, so all good. Yeah, we don't trade here, do we? Let's make them do the work. Let's go 5 + 2 is still fine. Let's go for spell. I mean, Raptors on a quest mage doesn't seem that good. I'll take it if that's the next best thing. Although armor also does seem relevant, but Raptors are really good with layover. Kind of threatening on board anyway, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. You could argue armor, but I don't know how much damage quest mage is gonna go for. I do know they just like generate a lot of random little stuff, so it's like even just next turn the Raptors seem valuable already. So maybe that's all you need. Oh, Relic of Kings Lost. This we don't have. Oh, I forgot about this stupid guy making my layover go away, man. That's rude. Counterspell could be a threat here. Health drink. I mean, Shaladrisil's great at 4 for the record. Could go like coin Ysera next turn. Oasis allies not too threatening. We can just trade in. Ice barrier not a problem. Counterspell. I guess do we just test with this? Just burn it. Yeah, that's fine. I think I actually value coin more next turn to get Ysera down, so I'm just throwing this guy away. All right. Ysera activates Shaladrisil. Of course, won't be playable quite that turn, but it's all good. Just ping? These are discounted, though. Let's see, I guess. Hidden objects. Not playable this turn, though. Quest is done, though. We don't have any weapon removal. Yeah, let's just go. This is a good gap turn for Ysera, right? Let's just jump our mana way up. I think we still life tap too, don't we? Yeah. Not much else to do here. Conflagrate on my Raptors. Yeah. Just cycle that one mana. Glacial Shard again doesn't seem helpful. I don't know, man. This is not my favorite. I gotta remind myself on the corrupted cards. I mean, this is certainly gonna be worth playing because like a 14-12 alone is worth it. A 6-12 is insane. Corrupted Awakening is solid. Corrupted Nightmare is solid. And Corrupted Dream is also probably not too relevant, but you know, hitting the 4/8's cool. Oh my god, dude, they went nuts on this. Man, oh man. Flame Strike too, good god. Oh, that last one got wasted and did overload them a ton though. That did overload them a ton, so that's kind of good news, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess we have pretty good board clears here. Does this? No, it does not hit my Ysera actually, even though, oh, I burned one, you idiot. Oh, I forgot about my hand size. This only hits enemies, so it does not hit Ysera, right? I lost the big guy that I wanted, man. I'm so sad. I lost my big guy. Not my big guy. Divergence, nah. That's pretty sweet on Ancient of Yore. This is kind of pointless at this stage. But also I have nothing else really to do. I mean, couple 1-mana 3/5s is not exciting at all. I am thinking, is there anything good on this? Like Calamitous Rafaam or something's pretty cool, I guess. About all I can think of, really. 4 mana remaining, so I guess you just go Cavern, right? Guess I could have actually just saved the 2/1 here. Whoops. Okay, yeah, I could have a 14-12 in hand if I wasn't dumb. I would have just thrown out like a Glacial Shard or something. I mean, I guess you could. If you were really trying to cover your bad decisions, you could argue, I wanted an emptier hand to protect myself from my Rafaams, you know? Definitely an argument there. Not the craziest thing anyone's ever said, but, you know, also a little BS. Like, I think we all know that's not really the reason, right? Oh, 2 3/6s is scary. These have been some pretty nutty Yogg in a box, man. Look at these boards they get every freaking time, man. Look at these boards! These Yoggs in a box are crazy, man. These do not have Divine Shield. Oh no, they do have Divine Shield on the refresh. Oh man, I didn't think that was gonna happen. I do need to kind of test a little bit, I guess, for counter spell, right? Yeah, okay. So I guess we'll go Eternal Layover. We don't really care that the opponent has you know, we don't really care if they have a bunch of armor. Not actually very important to us at this stage that we know of anyway. Bada boom. This does have some draws actually. Consume. Yes, okay. These both stayed as one. One of them didn't go to 0. That's interesting. I wasn't sure how that would work. This not the best thing right now for us, I guess, but it thins the deck, right? So we're still kind of happy about it actually. We could get an 8/8 right now if we really wanted to, but I don't really need the health. I don't think we really want to be honest. I think this is actually just fine. We just got through the big problems with Yogg in a box. We don't care about the armor gain. We're just kind of biding time. Leaving a 3/1 up does not feel like a big risk. I guess this is a new problem for the record. Now we got some new problems to solve. Yeah, you know, hopefully we can solve them. We have both Elise and Ultralisk coming up. We can also get an 8/8 if we need to. We also have Cursed Catacombs. We can just find like, you know, Calamitous Rafaam, maybe Archmage Rafaam. We have so much mana that we have a lot of options here. Could even life tap too. Oh man, this guy again, dude. They keep hitting this clumsy steward. What a jerk. Spot the difference. It's doing nothing, right? Shaladrisil's nuts though. I mean, not corrupted, I guess, right? But still pretty great. Oh, yeah, they kind of actually needed to like clear space first. They kind of lost some upside here this turn, feels like.
Is there trouble?
Elise could like pop through this so that the Ultralisk clears the Reborn. Oh, we could just take a Bob Freeze turn too, actually. It's pretty great. Let's see what this hits first, I guess. Oh, Calamitous Rafaam is also pretty great. It's like interesting because the Bob is temporary, so you kind of just want to play both of these, but it's like you don't really need, like the Bob isn't really doing anything. You know what I mean? Like what's the Bob doing? I guess I'm using Bob to just draw. Like refresh is also just not really necessary, right? I don't really need copies of my minions, but oh my god, if you're gonna get copies of a minion, maybe that's the one though. Holy crap. Pretty cool. I think we just wait, right? I have enough board that I don't really feel like making an 8/8's important. I mean, do I have enough life? I heal 7. Maybe that's worth it. An 8/8 and heal 7. Yeah, maybe that's worth it, right? Maybe that's worth it to heal 7. You could have even tapped as well. I should have actually. Yeah, dang it. Should have tapped first, of course. I would have one more. Oh, they're just done anyway. They're just done anyway. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would have had one more health. We'd have 29 instead of 28. Yeah, I think they just kind of made it through their big push and like didn't really get where they needed to be. And I still, you know, even though I'm not close to my Rafaams, I just controlled that kind of just one, and they sensed the inevitability, and I was probably taking too long. So between all that, they were like, "No, I'm done, dude. I'm out of here. Get me out of this hell zone." Oh god, I got a mulligan. I forgot to mulligan. Oh my god, I forgot to mulligan, guys. All right, Elise is certainly a good card. Mage is a disaster of a class. Worst class in Hearthstone by a mile. I think I'm gonna play it tomorrow though. I think I'm gonna play some Toki. I saw a Toki deck pop up like a week or so ago, and I was like, I should play that, but I knew she was getting buffed, so I just wanted to wait. I didn't want to play a Toki deck that I knew was going to be buffed in a week, so, you know, insider information. Insider trading a little bit there. What are you going to do? Oh, this is, this might actually be, like, said Toki deck or something, dude. This looks a little different here. This is cool. Conflagrate for me to draw or for the opponent? I mean, this is also actually kind of interesting, right? Maybe? I don't know. I like it. Draw me some cards, dude. Hey, what the heck? What the heck? There's a glitch in the Hearthstone right now. What the heck is that, man? That's cool, I guess. Yeah, definitely Elise here, no question. 5 cost location for sure. Well, I don't really think I normally needed a like Raptors against Mage, but I don't know. Maybe I do. I might. Summon a 5/5 copy. Makes your Raptor. It makes this hard to use sometimes, right? I wish I could go back and get the Discover a Spell. Yeah, I don't love those. This is kind of a bad location. I could maybe see myself pivoting out of this. I might play Rafaam Conflagrate or something. I don't know. I mean, if I have a minion on board, I guess it's pretty solid still. It's a lot of stats. But if I don't stick a minion, it's real bad. Real bad. I guess copying a Rafaam is always the way to go, because then Rafaams get like, you know, they have upsides from effects. They trade it into the Rafaam, so just getting no Rafaam copies to be had. Elise is totally fine. Great Raptor hits here, so we're still happy. Boop, boop, boop. This is a common sight in Hearthstone, by the way. To the location, Terra run flanked by 2 Elises. Yeah, a very common sight, I bet. So Explorer Rafaam is chill. We want to find maybe a tiny Rafaam here too soon. Mind Flayer on 7s, no problem at all. That looks good. This is like a rewind deck, dude. I wonder if they're doing their, oh, is it still Protossy stuff? Oh, dang, dude, I hate Protoss. We hadn't seen a glimpse of it yet. Was that a generated card? No, it really is still just Protossy idiot stuff, which makes me very sad. Yeah, let's go quick then. I mean, this also kind of helps you go quick, though, to be honest. Let's just do that. And we'll hit face. Wasting this is kind of bad for Slippery Slope in a way, right? Because, you know, you only get so many windows on it, but I think it'll be okay. I just want to create pressure and tempo and fill my curve. Arguably could Conflagrate. Would be really cool to burn exactly a Colossus, but I think any other card burned is... Oh my god, it's not Protoss. They're just using that spell. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is cool. Oh my god. This is freaking cool, dude. Oh my god. This is so freaking cool. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god, dude. This is cool. I've never seen anybody play these kinds of mages, but this is freaking cool, dude. Their arcane spells cost 6 less. 6 less. All because I left the Portal Vanguard out, I think, was this possible, man. Oh, this is so sick, actually. I'm not mad at it. Like, if I lose to something like this that I haven't seen before, I'm pumped. You know, it's losing to the same Protoss mage 87 times. It drives you insane. This is cool, at least, and I have no remote way to answer this either, by the way. So they are just gonna draw through their whole deck, I guess. Am I just dead? Like, I don't even know what's gonna happen. I guess Conflagrate's kill 1. A Calamitous Rafaam would also help me piece through this a little bit with the location, I guess. I mean, I guess Eternal Layover plus location also. We've used this clear before too. This is pretty sweet. I do have to play a card though to do that. Oh, I can't use the location unless I have a guy down. But I can't get a guy down. I mean, I guess we just draw here then first and see what we find. Then I only have 1 mana remaining, and I don't... I mean, I guess if I hit a tiny Rafaam, I'm happy. Oh, table flip also works. That's fine. Table flip also works. Layover table flip's also fine. No, it's not fine. I don't have the mana for that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I need literally tiny Rafaam. Summon, dudes. Okay. You couldn't play table flip first, right? And then as soon as I played the layover, table flip was going to jump to 2, and I only had 5 mana remaining after the guy. I am going to burn a Rafaam, though, just so everybody knows. But I'm assuming I had to do that. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, I actually am going to burn 2 Rafaams if they want. We drew way too many cards. But again, I think we maybe had to. I don't know. I guess the question is, can you win the game without Rafaam? If you can win the game without Rafaam, we probably had to do that. If we can't win the game without Rafaams, then I guess your argument is we shouldn't have done that. So I don't know yet. Is this game winnable just because we denied a combo, or did we actually just delay the inevitable because of Azure Oathstone? I don't know yet. We also have Dirty Rat, but I don't know how that's going to help. There is a world where they don't kill our Rafaams. It would be the most insane world ever, but it's a world. Are they actually... Oh my god, is it happening? No way. This could still burn a Rafaam. That's 0. I guess they are going to... Yeah, shoot. Dang it, dude. I thought maybe it was happening for a brief second. I had a glimmer of hope. 2 Rafaams dead. Okay. Table flip dead. It's like I actually... Like, it's almost like I want to transform that with Archmage Rafaam. It's like I almost don't want it to die, but they can obviously trade in here if I play these. Do I just look for Archmage Rafaam here? It's guaranteed probably, right? Yep. Maybe for next turn I'm thinking, right? Like just do that for next turn. I don't know. Play some dudes here. Just like transform. I don't know what the like Oathstone, I don't know what happens. They also, I mean, I guess if I leave it on board, they don't really need to resurrect it anyway, right? So like what's the difference, huh? Oh yeah, this looks bad. How many do they, I mean, they don't really, they just kind of have a lot of discounts here, right? It's not like endless damage. There's no spell damage or anything, right? Well, a little bit of spell damage, I guess, right? But not really much. Just off the stellar balance. Not lethal, is it? Maybe it is because you get so many copies. Oh yeah, it must be lethal. Yeah, that's like 18 or 24 already, right? So yeah, it's gonna be lethal for sure. Yeah. So I think indeed we had to kill these. I don't know what the path was though, man. Like, good God, dude. Murdered us. All right. Let's this might be a mirror match, man. I think we go hard card draw then, right? If it's a mirror match, you want to race. I mean, it might be shreds too, of course. Are people playing good decks or are they playing Rafaam? Because he's buffed. I don't know yet. I don't know. I think those aren't the same thing, by the way. We do have Ysera. They also have Ysera. That was their Ysera. Okay, so they're probably Rafaam. Doesn't sound like shreds. I think we are happy we keep ramp and card draw then. There's their Dryad. It's definitely Rafaam, baby. Let's go. Rafaam mirror match, dude. Let's save coin. It might matter. Fractured on 2. Yeah, fractured on 2. I mean, it's not eat the imp on 2, I guess. We do have a single Dirty Rat in this deck, by the way. This was the highest win rate list on Untapped for Rafaam Warlock. Now, that said, it did have a smaller sample size. It was enough that, you know, it felt statistically significant, the difference. But, you know, we still might have been a little exaggerated. But it certainly seemed to have, you know, some kind of edge against the more normal versions, I guess. Or I don't know about more popular versions, I should say. So, I mean, I don't know. Things could change in the context of the Rafaam buffs. Like, I think there's maybe a world you build it like a little smorkier where it's like, hey, I've got green Rafaam and I'm going for stats. But, you know, it's so inconsistent hitting your green Rafaam, it's probably hard to do that reliably. This definitely feels like Tiny Rafaam into Murloc Rafaam, though, for the crazy Mind Flayer Rafaam next turn. Oh my god, next turn we could even go... Well, no, I guess that we don't want that going back to 7. I don't think you ever green Rafaam here then, right? It does buff the battlefield, so it's like... it's like, I don't know, you think about it, right? But I think I'd just rather have the 7/7s down. It's, you could almost do both anyway. No, wait, I'm gonna get extra mana. I think I can do both, right? I can buff them on board instead of in hand. I'm getting extra mana. I think I'm going up to 6, right? So I can play 4 and 2? Or 7 even, good God. Oh, this is insane though. This is actually not fair though. This is crazy. This is, did we just go face? I mean, why not, right? Let's put him on the back foot, man. We might just win this, like I said, on tempo. Like, just smork it out. Holy crap. I Like, how do you deal with this? Like, your Rafaam board clear doesn't hurt these. You don't have your 9 cost guy yet. Table flip, I guess, is a start. Does it do enough? You have 2? Can you start trading in enough? You leave me with 14 damage on board? Maybe second table flip here? Maybe domino effect? Hellfire? And just like a drain soul or something here? Green Rafaam doesn't do it. Am I gonna get hit for 9? I am gonna get the hit for 9. Oh my god. I mean, I guess you take the cheapest one here. I don't really know. I don't know if it matters. I'm just thinking about, like, I think you never take the most expensive one because you can get that more easily off of the card that I don't have, which is Rot Heart Dryad. Classic. I assumed we had Rot Heart Dryad, but we don't. We don't have Rot Heart Dryad. Is this lethal? It feels like it has to be, right? What are Bob's options, dude? Like, table flip here doesn't clear enough, though, right? Because I can only go 7. Bro, this has to be lethal, right? What are Bob the bartender's options, dude? Why can't I think? Draw, copies, freezes. There's nothing that gives me extra stats, right? I can't get, like, green Rafaam or anything. Am I dumb? Like, just hit. I feel like I'm a couple points off, right? Elise for 1 could be lethal. Oh, maybe not, though. I need table flip 2, right? Well, I can coin it, I think. 2 on Raptor actually might just be enough, right? Nice, dude. Good spot on the lethal, baby. Let's go. I don't think I had it otherwise unless I'm missing something. Woo! Good stuff, dude. Just smorks, dude. That turn with the green Rafaam buffing board now instead of just hand is crazy. Like, that's actually a really big change, I think. Like, a crazy big change.